Hey guys, so in my last video I talked about Henry George and about how land values are associated with these inequalities and instabilities in our economy. So now I want to talk about what Henry George proposed to do about it. It's a very simple and ingenious solution. He proposed that we tax the full rental value of land. Now, this may scare some people because there are other things we tax where it causes the price to go up. You tax cigarettes, and cigarettes are going to be more expensive. But that's actually not quite true of land, because you see, land is fixed in supply. No one's making any more of it, as Will Rogers said. Um, so it's actually since prices are set by supply and demand, if the supply isn't changing, what's it going to do to the price? Well, it's just going to shift the price you pay, where a price that you would pay otherwise on the sale price of the land, you would instead just be paying to the government. So, whatever you're paying on your mortgage, you would instead be paying to the IRS, basically. In fact, it would actually lower land prices a little bit, because higher tax land tax higher is worth less than land that's taxed lower, because it removes some of the interest rates on land. But yeah, basically what would happen is land values shift from private to public hands, and like I said, rent is socially created wealth, so it's only right that the wealth from land goes into public coffers to be used for public purposes. Um, so, one thing I didn't discuss in my last video, because it doesn't directly relate to poverty, is that government infrastructure, say electric grid or plumbing or whatnot, that also increases land value. In fact, the one place in mainstream economics where you might hear Henry George is the Henry George theorem, which says that all public expenditures by governments end up in land values. So yeah, basically, whatever the government spends on publicly is going to increase the value of land, and so by taxing land, they get that money back. And so what you can then do is actually limit, not just as what Henry George said, and I think there is some research to back this up. I think is that land values would be fully sufficient to cover all the basic functions of government, and so you could eliminate taxes on wages, income, sales, capital gains, things like that, and still have enough money to fund most of the basic functions of government, while also limiting the need for a lot of social spending, like welfare, things like that, because in the process you're getting at the root cause of poverty. So it would also mean that you could no longer speculate in land values like you can now, which means that more money goes into production, and so companies would hire more workers and invest in more capital, and also because of this, it would increase the demand for labor so much that the laborer could actually be in a better negotiating position, and so that companies would compete for laborers almost as much as laborers currently compete for jobs right now. So So yeah, so it would stabilize the economy. It would fund uh, all the basic functions of government, and would bring bring capital and labor together in a way that we don't see anymore. And so, what I like about this is it kind of has the best. Like you take the best aspects of capitalism and the best aspects of socialism and combine them into one solution. There isn't a compromise between those, but it actually uh, achieves the highest aims of both of them. There's on the capitalism side, it preserves the free market and makes the free market work better because it's a free market in production. You know, you know, a free market in things that people produce of their own labor, and it also increases equality, the way socialism aims to do, but but by only taking unearned income rather than sort of having high income taxes and the sort of things that Scandinavian countries do. Um, it just gets the unearned income that doesn't come from production, so you're not hurting production at all. You're having a market economy that works better than our current one does, and reducing the business cycle, and eliminating all kinds of harmful taxes that we're currently told are sort of a necessary evil. So I think not enough people hear about Henry George, and I think his ideas are very relevant to our time, and I hope that someday they'll be implemented, and we can live in a much saner, happier society. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.